You've invested so much money into your channel. You followed all of the marketing advice that you see online, and your channel still is not receiving the results that it deserves. Why is that? Well, most times there's a few elements that you're missing. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what they are. I'm Jamar Diggs, and I've helped hundreds of business owners transform their YouTube channels from content graveyards into lead generation machines. By the end of this video, you're going to learn the 4 critical mistakes that business owners are making in their YouTube strategy that is the key reason behind them not seeing the results that they want. And I'm gonna show you how to fix them. And I wanna give Riverside a huge shout out because they are sponsoring today's video. If you are serious about growing your business with YouTube, you already know that quality matters. And that's where Riverside comes in. Riverside is a wonderful platform for creating professional quality video and audio content, whether you're recording solo, hosting interviews, or collaborating remotely. One of my favorite features in Riverside is Magic Clips. With this feature, you're able to easily repurpose your long form YouTube videos into several clips for Instagram or LinkedIn with just one click. It's such a time saver, especially if you don't want to rewatch your entire video to find those amazing, engaging clips that you need to be sharing with everyone on social media. Use the link in the description to try Riverside for free and use my code Jamar Diggs to get 15% off when purchasing. Thanks again to Riverside for sponsoring this video. And now let's go ahead and get back into talking about these YouTube strategy mistakes. Now, the first thing that you have got to understand is that a YouTube strategy is not a one-size-fits-all solution. And that's where most businesses fall short. I call this the strategy myth. Most businesses treat strategies like they are fixed blueprints that cannot change, when really they are very dynamic and they should change based upon new information, right? You make a strategy based upon the information that you know today. And then as you execute it, more information should be coming in, and you should be able to look at the strategy and say, should we be changing a few things now that we have more information, right? It should be like a living document or like a living, flexible, dynamic framework for you. For example, we have a member in the Lift Club. Her name is Ashley. She's a systems and client experience expert. And when we first started working on her strategy inside the club, we were focusing a lot on client experience. And we decided to shift that focus from just leading with client experience to focusing on the specific platforms that she actually works with people on. And yes, client experience is still embedded in each and every video, but we're leading with the information that we know people are searching for today and who are the best fit for the offers that she's selling right now. Since she started shifting that strategy, she's been able to see an increase in her YouTube video views, more people getting into her sales funnels, which is opting into her lead madness and buying her tripwire. So this is all because we started somewhere, we got more information, and then we made changes, and then we got better results. That's the benefit of having a strategy first approach to your YouTube channel. The next mistake is all about data. There's such a disconnect in data because most businesses ignore their analytics, or they don't really know what they should be looking for. And when you don't know what you're looking for, you don't know how to make changes. And so you are just stuck into this cycle of just producing content. And after a while, you end up kind of just saying, this isn't working for me. I'm out. If you were to look at certain KPIs or certain data points, you would have a better idea of what needs to change in order to have even more success with your strategy. Now, I have a video all about measuring YouTube ROI and really identifying the metrics that matter the most. So I'll be sure to link that video in the description. It's really, really important to know those things so that you can kind of give your strategy a fighting chance, right? A lot of times we just make plans, but then we don't know how to evaluate those plans. And like most business owners just evaluate plans based upon, am I making money right now? And that is just not the way to look at YouTube for your business, because YouTube is a long-term strategy, but even it being long-term doesn't mean that you can't make money now, or you can't have like a sales pipeline influence right now. Okay, and so, but you have got to know what is influencing people's decisions. You have to know where people are coming from. You need to know when people book a call with you, where did they originate from? And so having that data is so important, because it helps determine what type of videos you make, what type of content you put out, where should you focus your energy. And now that I'm thinking about it, I have one video that's all about the YouTube ROI, but then if you don't even know what metrics or what, like how to read your YouTube analytics, I'm gonna go ahead and share a video about that too, because you need both to for your YouTube strategy to be really successful. So you need to understand how to read your YouTube analytics, but then also we need to understand how to measure other data points as well to get a really good YouTube ROI. So I'm gonna link actually both of those videos down in the video description too. And when you look at those videos, you're gonna be able to see how these decisions can be made. So I'm gonna give you like a really quick example for like me. One of my videos up on this channel has been taking off. It's been one of the highest lead generating videos that I have had in the past like 6 months. It's just a 3-minute tutorial. That's literally what it is. And what my data has been showing me is that, okay, this really quick tutorial has given me so many leads into my marketing ecosystem. And those leads have also led to sales calls and people enrolling into my membership, the Low Lift Club. This is telling me that I should do a little bit more strategic tutorials to help viewers get a quick win in, so I can gain their trust and they can learn more from me. So now that I have that information, I'm going to be tweaking my strategy a little bit more as well. I'm hoping that this is making sense. Like, I know when I start talking about data and stuff, people's eyes start rolling and blah, 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 blah. It's not the sexy type of strategy, the sexy thing to talk about. But I would really love to know, how do you typically measure your own YouTube success? Are you more basing it off of like views and subscribers, or do you actually track how many leads you get from the platform? And so just let me know in the comments down below. I would love to know like how people are tracking their own YouTube success out there. The next mistake that I want to hit on, I like to call it the testing trap, because most businesses give up way too early on their YouTube strategy, right? And so remember that I said that a YouTube strategy is the starting point of new information, and it should definitely be adjusted. Most businesses don't make changes, right? And so you have got to test. And so if you are not testing things, and if you aren't making changes based upon those tests, then your strategy is not going to work for you. And when I say testing, this could look like changing your lead magnet, changing the topic plan for your next set of videos, or just changing titles and thumbnails out, just trying to test out and see what things are getting the most traction, what is giving you the best results for your video. I'm gonna give you another example. I feel like this video is just filled with examples, but giving you another example for my own channel, I like to test out different titles all the time. I should do more thumbnail A/B testing, although I'm a little bit lazy, but testing out the titles are a big thing for me. And also what I am testing out is focusing on search versus browse. And so as you may know from this channel, we focus a lot up on like being found in search engines, right? And so that's awesome. But since we also have a lot of changes happening with the YouTube algorithm, a lot of my content is also being found in the browse features, right? So people are just being served that content on their homepage. And so with that, the title and the thumbnail are very important. So guess who's going to be starting to test out thumbnails? Me! More work for me, but I really want to see if I could find the sweet spot between also being found in search, but but browse as well. So getting more views in both places. Or does it look like I need to make that strategy different for a type of video? So if you're new here, we have like a 4 type of video framework here. And so anchor videos are like my frequently asked questions, the tutorials, stuff like that. Maybe those can be the search focus. And then maybe my thought leadership type of content can be a little bit more browse focus. This is just me talking, and I just want to kind of give you an example of how testing can help you see more results in your strategy, or just give you more information to see how your audience will react, to see how your videos will respond to different things. So I just feel like this is the part to where business owners fall short. We give up just too early, and when really something could just be tweaked just a little bit, and you'll start seeing results. There have been times where a video didn't go well, like the first few days that it went out, and I changed the title. It started taking off. Like where I changed the title, I fixed the video description a little bit more, I added a few more keywords. It started ranking inside search. It started getting more views. And so you have got to test things out. Test and fix, test and optimize. That's really the name of the game here. So don't just throw your video out there and just think, oh, okay, that's it. No, throw your video out there, but also see what's going on with it and see how you can tweak it. The 4th and final mistake that's happening is your ego. Trying to figure out everything alone is costing you time, money, and resources. And if you're watching this right now, you have probably been wasting at least one of them, if not all of them. This is actually one of the reasons why my members choose the Low Lift Club. They get to learn from an expert, get expert advice, and it's kind of like having your own marketing strategist in your back pocket. I have so many feedback loops built in so they can always get this personalized advice on their video topics and their channel. When you have someone in your corner always looking at your channel's performance, always looking at your video topics and giving you advice on how to make them better, you do better. You get to collapse time. You get to stop wasting time and money and resources on things that don't work and focus on things that have been proven and strategists approved. Speaking of doing things that are strategist approved, I have a free YouTube marketing assessment called Check the Post, where you will be able to identify the gaps in your very own YouTube strategy, and it will give you feedback on the things that you should focus on to see better results. I'm going to have a link to that in the description box down below. Definitely take it. It's super easy. It takes you like probably less than a minute to do, and you get your results instantly. And remember, if you want a tool to really help you create professional content a lot more easier, definitely give Riverside a try. Whether you are creating YouTube content, podcast content, or both, Riverside is going to be the best tool for you to at least try out. And you can try it out for free. And if you end up loving it, because you will, be sure to use my code JamarDiggs for 15% off. Thank you so much again for Riverside for sponsoring this video. You guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.